Hey guys, it's back with me here, Mike, and if you've been following this channel, we've already tested a few laptops which are lightweight, but when pushed to game, they actually perform good. Let's say the Gigabyte Aero or the ROG G501. But what if I told you that this is much more powerful? The Asus ROG Zephyrus hands down is a revolutionary new step forward. Some people say it's a high-end PC in an ultrabook form factor, and other people say it's an ultrabook which spec sheet was accidentally mixed up with a gaming PC. The fact that we are used to more often see heavy-duty ROG laptops like the G752, this time we're given a device with hardware on par with those laptops in a body that's not much larger and not much heavier than the average ultra-portable laptop. The body is made out of some sort of aluminum magnesium alloy with a design reminiscent to the MSI GT83 VR but seems much smaller. It has sharp corners, flat, and when opened, the position of the keyboard is down below, since the upper portion is just empty. That is why the touchpad-numpad combo is positioned right beside the keyboard. Fortunately, the size of this laptop is not an excuse to slaughter off the ports. On the left, there's a charging port, HDMI to USB 3.0 ports, and an audio jack. On the other side, there's a Thunderbolt 3, additional 2 USB 3.0 ports, and a Kensington lock. One of the great things here is the screen. This is a Full HD IPS panel with a refresh rate of 120Hz, where a panel with this amount of refresh rate is usually a TN unit. The screen also has excellent contrast and good color accuracy, proven to be excellent both at gaming and work. Of course, the 120Hz screen is useless if not paired with some powerful hardware. That is why the Zephyrus is armed with a Core i7-7700HQ and GeForce GTX 1080 Max-Q. GTX 1080 Max-Q is a desktop 1080 GPU that is downclocked about 18%, which enables this GTX 1080 to fit into a slim laptop without causing it to vaporize. The Max-Q drivers are focused towards efficiency. It lowers the power consumption to just about 90 to 110 watts. Nevertheless, the performance of this GTX 1080 Max-Q performs less than the desktop or laptop versions of the 1080 and more comparable to the desktop GTX 1070. Here we tried some benchmark, for example Firestrike and Cinebench, among other games we usually like to play. We have Witcher 3, GTA 5, and also Doom in here. Besides that, the Zephyrus has 24 gigs of DDR4 RAM, which consists of 8 gigs on board and a single 16GB stick, and a 1TB M.2 NVMe SSD. Fortunately, the cooling system here is quite smart, which utilizes a mechanism which improves the circulation room when opened. In other words, this laptop is thicker when being used, exposing 2 blower fans to more fresh air. You better be careful when closing the lid, or your fingernails can be stuck in between. Despite you can't expect a cooling performance comparable with the ones inside the ROG G752, Asus is at least trying their best. Air is flowing from the top and bottom ventilations before being blown off through the 2 exhaust ports behind, making the cooling performance amazing for a laptop of this size. After my own experience, I'm now pretty sure that this is one of the best portable gaming laptops on the market right now. The keyboard isn't as bad as it looks, and the touchpad positioning here is surprisingly quick to get used to, as long as you're not left-handed. On the other side, the battery department fails to impress. The 50Wh unit is constantly under torture by this laptop, which has no switchable graphics due to G-Sync. Even during light usage, the battery doesn't last longer than 2 hours. Fortunately, the charger is quite compact for a laptop like this. Performance and portability with this little compromise comes obviously at a price. The GX501 is not cheap. For about $1,000 less, you can just buy a ROG GL502 with a GTX 1070, which feels not that far away in performance. But by paying more, you will get one very well engineered, exclusive, and unmistakably brilliant machine, added with 120Hz display, 1TB of SSD, together with the other features. One thing for sure, I like this version of Asus who dares to innovate and trying out new things instead of just playing safe. Alright everyone, that's it for our opinion on the Asus ROG GX501. What do you guys think? Do you think this is the perfect gaming laptop of your dreams? Just tell us in the comment section down below. Finally, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.